Hey everyone, this is SEA Crypto Daily Buzz. Today is Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. This channel summarizes the most important crypto news for investors in Southeast Asia, from Manila and Jakarta to Bangkok, Hanoi, and Singapore. 3 quick issues today, then a short summary. Let's get into it. First story, Bitcoin is still under pressure. As of 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, BTC was trading around $76,565, and polymarket pricing puts the 76 to 78K range at a 64% chance for today, with the 74 to 76K range climbing to 26%. US spot Bitcoin ETFs just logged a third straight day of outflows, around $331 million, again led by BlackRock's IBIT at minus $325 million. US spot Ethereum ETFs have now bled cash for 7 days in a row, losing $62 million, with BlackRock's ETHA alone seeing minus $59 million. On-chain, roughly 60 whale addresses holding more than 10,000 ETH have emptied or consolidated their balances in the past 2 months, and analyst Ali Martinez is openly watching the $2,000 level as the next major Ethereum support. The Coinbase Premium Gap also slipped to minus $77, which usually points to American sellers, not Asian buyers. For Southeast Asia traders, this is not a panic moment yet, but it is a clear, no leverage, no FOMO window. If BTC loses 76,000, then 75 and 74 come next, and ETH risks testing that 2,000 psychological floor before any clean bounce. Second story, South Korea just disclosed a major cross-border laundering bust that connects directly to the stablecoin world. Seoul police arrested 149 people, including operators of a Korean mule account ring and members of a China-based laundering syndicate. The total laundered amount is around 117 billion won, which is roughly $86 million. The breakdown is striking. About 72% of the funds moved through USDT, 19% through gift card-style fronts, and only 9% through plain bank transfers. The signal here is exactly what we covered yesterday on the Korea FIU Travel Rule overhaul. USDT corridors between Korea, China, and Southeast Asia are now firmly inside law enforcement's view. For OFWs, Vietnamese workers, and Indonesian traders who use P2P USDT for remittance, this is a real warning. Stick to verified merchants on Binance P2P or local platforms, and avoid any deal that looks unusually cheap. If a counterparty gets flagged, your USDT can be frozen, and proving good faith takes months. Third story, the Haru Invest case in Korea, one of Asia's biggest CeFi failures with about 800 billion won, around $580 million in customer assets, just took a major turn. The second instance court was replaced last week, and the new judges said the first instance ruling focused too much on business continuity instead of whether customers were intentionally deceived. The next hearing on July 22nd will decide the outcome. For Southeast Asia investors, this matters because many Korean expats and SEA-based Korean communities were heavily exposed to Haru, just like global users were exposed to BlockFi and Celsius. The bigger picture is that earn-style CeFi yield products are now being legally retested across Asia, and that scrutiny will likely shape how regional regulators look at similar yield platforms in 2026. Quick summary of today's 3 stories. 1 BTC near 76.5K ETF outflow. Day 3 ETH whales exit. 2 Korea-China USDT laundering bust. 149 arrested, 72% via USDT. 3 Haru Invest appeal reset. CeFi fraud test back on the table. This video is for information and education only and is not financial advice. All investment decisions and risks are your own responsibility. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell. And if you want more chart analysis and trading insights, join our free Telegram channel. The link is in the description below. See you in the next one.